me and Kimmy. This is Wellington, this is where we live. And we thought we'd take you on a little walk with us. So, I'm going to turn you around. There's Kimmy. Kimmy! Kim! 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 No, she doesn't want to look. Anyway, this is where we used to live. Beach Cottage. In there. It used to be a pub. That was our front door. And this used to be the main bar. Hang on, I've got her on my arm. And it's an old coaching house. And so there's part of it. It's like now been made into 3 cottages. And that's where the horses used to be drawn down under. And that used to be the skittle alley, the end one here. But they're all up for sale. But we used to use this entrance. We used to come down here. And this, see the thing, what she's just about to sniff, there's a big hoop. And that's where they used to tether the horses. Apparently, they found some bones out here. It used to be sheds and things when we lived there, but they've got to do some sort of conservation work before they can start doing the footings and things. So I'm not sure what they found, but they're digging up bits and pieces. But yeah, so this was the back of our house. That was there. This was our garden. So I'll just take you back now. This is the pub, which was haunted. That room there, that was my son's bedroom. I hated that room. Oh, I used to get really bad vibes out of that room. He said it was alright, it didn't bother him. He was in his 20s, but it didn't bother him. But, yeah, I didn't much like it. And my husband said that in the evenings when we were in bed late at night, he'd be reading. He would hear someone go up and down the corridor, which is quite a long corridor. And I say to him, didn't you get out and have a look? Because he never said a word to me about it all. And he said, no, he said, I stayed in bed. Well, I can't blame him. It used to be called the Free Cups. And, yeah, so ours, what was ours, is now up for sale. Across the road, I don't know if you can see it, is the Black Sheep Barber Shop. Hasn't been there very long, but they're onto a good thing. They've got like Xbox and stuff in there. So there's loads of kids go in there with their dads and have their hair cut. And next door is an old church, and it's now the Emporium of Somerset, and there's 40 different shops in there. But I quite like Wellington because you've got all this is the Burnham cottages, and you've got all these little areas. I mean, look at this. I love it. I don't know how you'd be able to move your stuff in here. It'd be a bit of a nightmare, wouldn't it? But you've got all these cottages along here, look. It's so nice, just off the high street. But I think it'd be a bit of a nightmare getting your sofa up here, wouldn't it? And we're just coming up to our little cinema. I mean, we do go here. My husband really likes it here. It's like 1930s. And all the seats and everything, they've got on the back seats, they've got like double sofas that you pull down, the 2-seater sofa. Yeah, it's quite sweet. It's all 1930s inside. It's like going back into the 1950s, isn't it, or something, 1960s. Yeah. And then all the houses down this side are all painted different colours. That's the cadet centre there in the middle. But then you've got a bit further down. Come on. Oh, they're all different colours. There's a bus coming now, going to go in the way. Wellington is getting bigger and bigger. We've got, on the outskirts, we've got quite a few new housing developments, which is a shame really, because it's a nice little market town. And I like all these little houses down here, it's really sweet. You see the pink house? That used to be a pub when I first moved there, nearly 20 years ago. That was called the Ship Inn. And then next to it, the cream one, that was a sweet shop. And this opposite, I think it's this lovely building. It's the Catholic church. I've not been in because I'm not Catholic. But it's really, yeah, it's not like a church at all. It's really different. And then next to the Catholic church, you got the Chinese. We got quite a lot of, we got about 3 Chinese takeaways. That's the Jade Garden. And then we're going to go up this little alley, which is Court Terrace. Come on. Oh, God. Honestly. She's one of these dogs that's got to sniff everything. Hey, Kim. Kim. No, she's not interested in what I've got to say. Come on. Too busy sniffing. This is quite a nice little road because you get off again the main drag that we were just on, which is quite noisy. But the only thing is, it's really difficult. You can't get your car up here. I mean, if you've got a really small car, you can bring it up and put it here. But it's, I wouldn't want to drive my car up here. Mind you, I've got a 4x4, so my car won't get up here. Yeah, even a small car, I'd be a bit like, oh my God. I used to live up here, that's why I've taken you this way. Somewhere else I used to live. I've lived here 20 years, so I'm going to live in a couple of places. I do move about a lot. So, this is where I used to live. Just here. Wait there. Wait. That was where I lived. And when I lived here, my boys used to go to the senior school, which is literally there. So we lived there. The school's there. Here is a gate. There's our gate, back there. Not far, the other side of that bin. There's the house still, the other side of the tree. You see it? The boys were late for school every day. Work that one out. Oh, nightmare they were. Never get them out of bed. Typical 13 and 15-year-olds. Nightmare. They are now, what are they now? 25 and 20, nearly 28. So, yeah, I don't have that issue anymore. Trying to get them out of bed. Their girlfriends have that issue. Well, their fiancés have that issue now. So this is a school they went to. Yeah, it's a nice school. They were quite happy there. Hang on a minute. So we've just come into the park. Let me, Kim. Still ignoring me. Moo bag. And, yeah, I thought I'd show you a quick whistle stop of the park. And I thought I'd show you the ha-ha wall. So we're just coming up to it now. I'll turn off and I'll put it back on in a minute when we get nearer. Coming this way. So this is what's known as the ha-ha wall. So you see I'm getting close. Just looks like the field's just over there. But it's not a continuation of the field at all. You wouldn't want to drop down, it's quite high. And it drops down right the way along. And it does it on the other side as well. And then this is where the kids have got their play area over there, and they've got outside exercise equipment. And they've got the football here. They play the football. And then just the other side, you can see that building. Can you see that building? That's the sports centre and the rugby ground. So yeah, that's the ha-ha wall. Come on, come on, hurry up. Get off the flowers, honestly. So that's it, so that's our little park. There's a little bit on this side. There's a little fountain. But it's a Victorian park. and used to get all the ladies and gentlemen strolling through on a weekend, showing off their finest clothes and whatnot. There's some over that way over there. There's like an information board that tells you all about it. Unfortunately, the tulips they're a bit over really. They're not at their best. But yeah, it's a pretty little park, and there's a bandstand behind me. And on a Sunday through July and August, every Sunday afternoon, there is a different band playing music for free for everybody. Everyone wants to come down really. People come down with their deck chairs and their picnics and their kids, and yeah, it's a nice afternoon. And you can sometimes hear Elvis playing on his blooming microphone if the wind's in the right direction where we live. And sometimes we'll come down and we'll stroll through and have a little listen. They're normally selling ice creams or something, so we'll have a cheeky ice cream. But that's our park. So that's our little whistle stop of Wellington. Hope you enjoyed it. And I'll speak to you soon. Bye.